to kind of touch on something else that I actually talked about earlier off the show, I'm almost impossible to offend when it comes to things that offend other people, whatever kind of language, or if you've got rude or racy language, and maybe disgusting, dirty jokes or things that would offend other people. You can't offend me because those things don't matter. I've realized that they're just as silly as these notions of thought crime as a sin. So I can't be offended by that. I am, however, offended by some things. I'm offended when faith is lauded as being superior to reason, when we know empirically that that's false. I'm offended when people feel so strongly about their beliefs that they attempt to legislate them onto other people in issues where there's no demonstration of harm or cause or reason to. I'm offended by the things that religion has done and advocated. Not that they haven't done good things. They've built universities, but they also destroyed the Library of Alexandria. Imagine what kind of world we'd be living in right now if 2,000 years ago they hadn't have destroyed this repository of knowledge, forcing us to relearn it all. There were 200 BC, you had Greeks who were talking about the world and the entire universe being constructed out of atoms, that this was a materialistic world with natural explanations, and that religion was causing harm to our ability to understand the world around us. And what happened? That's declared heresy. Almost every copy of those books, one managed to survive from Lucretius. It's a miracle, another air quote, that we still have any copy of those books today. But the big thing is that this is knowledge that was systematically destroyed and purged and hidden. We're lucky we have any knowledge of it at all. And now that we can look back on it, we can wonder, where would we be now if we hadn't had to start over because somebody's personal superstitions had decided for everybody else what was knowledge, what we could know, what we should know. That's the type of thing that offends me. Harm, suffering, and pain intentionally caused, that type of thing offends me. What kind of language you use, I don't care.
There's still organized book burnings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And music. Oh, I remember, in high school, there were not only their book burnings, there were music burnings. You get to, because of the backward masking, you got to burn all your rock records.
Yeah. The fear of ideas is. I don't even understand that. I mean, there's no way. I can't support the fear of an idea. Yeah. Any idea is open for discussion, and if it's not a good one, then it's open for criticism.
And a good example of that is, you watch these heist movies, for example, and you read books, and people sit around, maybe friends, just sitting around talking over coffee, trying to come up and construct the perfect crime. Does that mean they're evil and that they're going to actually go rob people? Maybe you could look at it a different way and say, in their attempts to construct the perfect crime, they're demonstrating every weakness in our current security system. They're showing us where we need to improve.
But still, there's a difference between ideas and action.
Yes.
If you're plotting somebody's murder, by all means, come and arrest this person before they murder somebody. But the idea of just saying, we're going to burn books that mention murder because we don't believe in murder, it's like, no, I mean, it's an idea that not only can be discussed, it should be discussed, and if it's wrong to kill people, then we need to talk about why. We need to establish that clearly, and we need to be saying, murder is not a good thing, and this is why. But to say, we're not even going to talk about it, and you can't even think about it, and if somebody brings it up, we're going to, burn them at the stake, and we're going to burn their book, and if we find a copy in your house, we're going to burn that book and hang you too. I mean, this is nuts. Being afraid of ideas is ludicrous.
Yeah, I was actually okay with the fact that I'd burned the records. Because, CDs came out, and I prefer them to vinyl. I know some people don't, but, I was going to have to rebuy everything anyway.